your chest. Let it out. Tell us what gets you vexed. Call 485-9797.
All right.
Just one while let's just get them calls they conveniently.
Yeah. We're not saying like
Clean out time.
Yeah. It was a compliment to Swiftback this morning. Hello. Swiftback, good morning. What is game mix?
All right. Well, we were meant to hit it at 9, but we're gonna hit it right now. So we're heading over to the cruise ship terminal. What is getting people vexed? Okay, well, there's a tenant there. There's all the tenants there. Not one tenant, all the tenants there. They want to share some information with you, the good people. They said that while speaking about the poor, they need seriously. During the 2024-25 cruise season.
Redacted from the files.
Redacted, yeah. FBI redacted. Basically a blank sheet of paper. During the 2024-25 cruise season, so that's not this year, that's the year before, the port undertook long overdue renovations to the bathrooms at the cruise ship terminal. Should be a round of applause there, please, Chris.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right.
Maybe even a couple of gunshots.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
That's how we celebrate.
Yeah.
21 gun salute.
21 gun salute. Unfortunately, due to what was described as a mix-up with the toilet order, non-commercial smart toilets were installed in a high-traffic commercial facility designed to accommodate thousands of cruise ship passengers per day. The outcome was
Oopsie.
Ishy.
Disastrous.
Yeah.
Yes. Throughout that season, the toilets repeatedly overflowed, creating unsanitary conditions and chaos in front of international cruise passengers. Rather than addressing the fundamental suitability of the fixtures, signage was placed in English only, despite the fact that many cruise ship visitors speak other languages and could not fully understand the instructions. Disastrous results. The CEO publicly announced that the same toilets had been repaired, suggesting the issue had been resolved. Meanwhile, the cruise terminal manager / marketing manager has attributed the failures to alleged vandalism by cruise passengers.
All right, Chris. You run out.
Take your hand off.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
Run out to you.
All right, okay.
Has attributed the failures to alleged vandalism by cruise passengers, a claim that raises serious questions.
But question before you go on. Okay, so the cruise passenger coming on whichever voyage, and they
thousands of them,
right? And they mash it up. So what is it? Because they mash it up with like primary school children, we leave it.
We teach everybody a lesson.
So everybody.
No, but at
anyway,
what point?
We going on. Repairing the same non-commercial toilets and expecting a different result does not address the core issue. Predictably, this season has again been marked by broken toilets and operational dysfunction. The situation has now deteriorated to the point where an attendant is stationed inside the restroom, manually flushing toilets with buckets of water.
No way.
How much do you think that job pays?
If I had to guess, next to nothing.
$30 a flush?
If you guess so much.
$50 a day.
No. To make matters worse, in the female public restroom, already under strain, when you think of toilets and strain, it's not a good looker. One of the 5 toilets remains permanently locked and designated for the exclusive use of the port manager.
That's why the rest of them can't fix.
While thousands of female cruise passengers and local workers depend on these facilities, Access restricted to preserve a private stall.
I tell you, NDP's problem.
This is not satire. It is the current reality at our nation's cruise terminal.
How long has that been going on for? How long?
Hang on. This is the second season. It is a national embarrassment. It reflects poorly on our country, damages the visitor experience, undermines the businesses operating within the terminal, and raises serious concerns about decision making and accountability.
And health and safety.
That's added by Jagger. Jagger's not a tenant, but
we work with that.
Stakeholders and the public deserve transparency, responsible management, and a permanent commercial-grade solution befitting a modern cruise destination. Your comments, please, fellas.
Now, at the point when you realize that there was a mix-up in the order, and you received what is personal use smart toilets, which is, I'm guessing, the toilets with the bidets, right? Why do you allow them to be installed?
All right. Question number 1.
Question number 2. If there's going 2 seasons to say, when it started at the first season, why has it been allowed to extend over?
Why do you have to talk in that slow, patronizing way?
Because I want you to understand.
It's so patronizing.
What I'm saying. When it happened in the very first
it gets your goat, Jimmy.
Right?
Boy, it gets my goat when people talk like that.
Did they allow it to go over to branch off into the second season?
All right, that's question number 2. Any more questions?
We have one here. Morning.
I'm just checking, right? What is the difference between Friday and Bramble's citizenship and the Camilos?
Good question. That's question number 3, but we'll come back to that another day.
Number 3. Yeah.
Also an issue situation.
An issue situation.
And thirdly.
Fourthly.
The manager of the port, that person, whoever that person is, should be fired.
Why?
Because
wait, you're so quick to get rid of people.
Because Luke, if
Trigger happy. Take a call first.
Trigger happy.
Morning.
So once them hear the order mix up, why them just never reorder something? It's some sunny. Somebody get people commercial toilet, they buy residential toilet and pack it here. Somebody have to get locked up. Secondly,
or sickly. Sickly.
This is a tourist destination. How hard it is for them to go on the iPhone and see how to say up in Mandarin, how to say up in Japanese, and print it out on a printer. You just going to put it on English only.
Whoever is the manager that place, they need to.
Why you looking for somebody? Why can't we reprimand the person? Why do they have to lose their jobs?
For 2 Chris, this is a tourist season. Look,
they might have children, Chris.
Tourist season.
Somebody on WhatsApp says the AIA bathrooms look like ish. The ones at the cruise ship terminal don't work. Yet people trying to tell me that.
What?
Why you make me read this? That Carlos A buy that award.
the one where the manager uses.
Listen. We try to get Carlos on the radio, man. Stop beating up on the fella.
The one where the manager using that property will lock up.
Come on and explain it.
There's a reason why that lock up. There is a reason why that lock up.
Lock up so
ants can go in.
But what's your problem with that?
If you were forced to
use the other one, they would have been walking though.
They probably would have been fixed quicker.
But yours lock. And it for like that for 2 seasons.
Shut up.
2 seasons, Luke. And yours lock.
So what? So she shouldn't have a toilet, is what you're saying?
You're missing the point. Whoever it is. All I'm saying, if you
no, it's a she because it's in the female bathroom.
You must know for 2 seasons that your washrooms are not working. You must know that. You're the manager. You must know. But yours lock. So simply it means, hold on.
Mine working.
It simply means, exactly. So it means you don't care. So then you're in the wrong walk.
I could eat lunch in mine.
Yeah. Go eat lunch in the other one. Go eat lunch in the other one.
Let me get this straight, right? As we sit and speak right now, there's somebody standing in the bathroom with
a bucket of water
and
a hose pipe.
Waiting, asking, are you done?
No, so there is a walk you're going. Somebody don't do all the.
That's embarrassing.
Come on, man.
That's
Really?
degrading.
That was hiring somebody to
No,
do-
but think about it. It could be worse.
How?
Somebody not there.
We can laugh. Listen, we can laugh about this.
Trying to
but
keep it serious, man. Trying to keep it serious.
We can laugh, but it's a serious thing. The manager, whoever the person is, don't care.
Why do we have so much problems with these? What seems to be like on the surface, such a simple problem to fix.
You can't find a plumber.
I'm sure I could go on Amazon and buy commercial grade toilets. I'm almost certain.
Pull it up, Genie.
Pull it up, Genie.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
What we got, Genie?
Yeah.
That's come produce. Wait, put it up there.
Hey, what? S-trap or P-trap?
Whatever's required.
That's just crazy. That is just crazy.
I don't know.
I'm sure I could go
these
to
are the
Trinidad and buy commercial grade toilets.
These are the little things that we shouldn't be getting wrong.
And if we
So,
say,
but why are we?
Yes, we can.
We can. I know we could go on Amazon and buy.
Cheapest one is 184 US
Right.
with a sensor, the one that Apple
Mhm.
flushes. Then the one
Now,
that
well-known, established commercial grade brands, but nonetheless, this is not hard to get.
you know what, like that.
Somebody with a credit card and
floating or standing.
Oh, wow.
whatever, man, whatever.
We don't want to see nothing floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think seen enough floaters already for
But-
the morning.
I mean, this is not difficult to do.
Yeah, but look, it goes like that because somebody doesn't care. You could bring it down to whatever you want. It goes down to somebody caring.
Why do we seem to struggle with such
Chris is right, man.
simple
I'm
issues?
telling you, nobody cares.
There's no excuse for it when you have a lull season, when there's no cruise ships.
So why isn't it done then?
No,
Someone give me a plausible explanation.
Jesus, somebody give me.
We know we
Morning.
Morning, me again. Look, how come you only hear about this here now? Because if people don't being talk out, we talk out.
Man,
When
people,
you in power,
you know, with problems, right? We all of us, we could take so much, and then it gets to the point where bleep it, I'm gonna speak it.
Really, like
But look, but look, they should have been talk out about this because the reason why people fail to talk. If they be talk about it, the name get knocked off of some list, and
Well,
the tourists coming in at the taxi.
you could
the
understand.
tourists with the-
You could understand under the previous government, a tenant talking out may well be suicidal.
Exactly.
Am
And
I
that's
right?
the reality that we had.
Possibly.
Right, you're right.
A tenant coming out and speaking out may well have been terminal.
Sabotage your own business.
Yeah. So I can kind of understand why people don't, but I still want to get to the root of like why is this problem so difficult to fix?
Because nobody cares.
You order it, you send it to whoever your
Swift
freight
Morning.
forwarder is, and they ship it down for you.
Swift packet.
Morning.
Look, I believe with these ministries, there's too much red tape to get things done. You have to, let's say, whoever sending the requisition, somebody has to sign. There's PSA in the office, and this one dragging the foot and taking this for granted. So it's just a bunch of
I ain't buying that.
yeah, a bunch of steps. you
Nah,
have to
I
go
ain't
through
buying
and
that.
series
Why you not buying
But
it?
you know why I'm buying that? We say that tourism is our thing. We pride ourselves
Yeah,
on
but
tourism.
red tape exists. Huh?
Yeah, but look, think of the situation. The washroom at the cruise ship complex when every big ship coming, when the tourists have to go and use.
Yeah.
How much red tape to get there?
No. Listen to me, right? Take that problem and multiply by 200. Because there are little problems everywhere.
Right,
The roof at the barracks,
right,
the louvers at the barracks,
right,
the
AC and
AC such and such,
right,
the no plaster Paris and such,
right,
no paracetamol in here. No,
Right.
you know what I mean?
right,
Just multiply it by
Right.
hundreds of times,
right,
right?
right.
And all of a sudden now you have a government which is making priority decisions. Where do those toilets fall in the priority list? Is it number 1 or is it all the way down at number 200? Right? No, listen to me,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
PM's trip got to be paid for to Dubai.
Mhm.
Well, obviously that's
That's
right?
number one.
That's priority,
That's
right?
number one.
Right? Yeah.
Mm.
PM needs a new vehicle.
high priority.
High priority, right?
Mm.
Um, we need some scholarships in school because some of our children are getting to that age where they need to go to university. High priority, right?
Okay.
And all of a sudden you realize why some of these things aren't done. Because the bigger cheeses are looking out for their personal interests. They use the cruise ship terminal toilets. And that's why I could, in some ways, I could sympathize with the manager. The manager's saying, well, look, you ain't providing it. I put in the requisition, nothing doing.
You know why
I put in, listen, I'll put in the requisition again, nothing doing. Right? Remember, I also have to use the toilets because that's where I'm based.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You know what?
Right.
Nobody cares. Lock on my door. That's my
Right.
toilet.
Right.
At least I could.
Right. But you know, here what you know where I would sympathize with the manager, he or she or whoever. If you come out now and say, well,
Nah, you lose your job.
if you
Somebody asking, where's the outcry from one of our biggest stakeholders in tourism?
Yeah.
listen,
You know what I mean, right? Like I sorry to portray it like this, but if you're working under the previous government, they were vindictive. And as much as they try and polish it up now to make that they're about the people and the care and this and that, and it was a government of laws and rules and, you know, all the nonsense that you hear them talking. In reality, they were vindictive and people were scared of them. People used to tune into this station just to see whether we all going to get arrested on air.
I guarantee.
All
You know
of
what I
you.
I guarantee. Good morning.
But the plan was to close down that cruise ship terminal. That's why we're even for
So they stop all spending on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't know how to fix anything over the.
Now, get into the his need, right? And everything else has to just basically no problem.
So what? You let it deteriorate to a point where
But we see it all the time.
we have to build a new
We
one.
saw we've seen it with so many places where they've just basically said, that's not my problem.
Hotley Hall gone, hospital
Yeah.
gone, Beckway Airport gone.
And even worse, right? Even worse if they have plans in their heads to build a new one. Look at what they did with the ports. When basically they're building, basically, well, to hell with the others. We ain't gonna spend a dime on them fixing them, keeping them maintained.
Match up the fenders on the cruise ship.
Right? So you have this situation where I'm almost sympathetic towards the people because yes, in an ideal world, they speak out and they say this is not, you know what I mean, and they become the champions of it because that's their area. But in reality, by doing that, all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot and losing your job.
You guys didn't feel that way about the Reno workers.
That's a different story.
You hear now?
No, but he's talking to you now. He's talking to me and you. You guys.
What we said about the Reno
You're doing a
workers?
classic comrade here, you know.
No, what we said about Reno
You
workers?
said, right, that they should speak out and put their name on
Yeah.
it. And
Right.
And I said,
They might lose their job.
you might lose your job.
Right, but I
Yes.
still ended up that same conversation by saying they should speak out and I'm saying it now again. So that's what I'm telling. With the Reno,
They dealt with themselves, right? Which is what your advice was: fix yourself up, keep your mouth shut,
listen,
keep your
man.
job, right? But I'm making sure I have a toilet when I need it.
Oh, but the Reno higher ups deal with themselves.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So when I say I talking to he, because I still say the same thing I said yesterday.
We, Chris.
Now we you,
we.
now we you. I say the same thing.
But are you, in all honesty, are you going to speak out and then you end up losing your job?
Look, if we pride ourselves with tourism like we normally hear,
Yeah, but
If-
when you say we,
if
who's
you
we?
are the manager of this institution and you want me to feel sorry for you, then come out and say, well, look, you know what I mean? I wrote to Luke
lose my job?
about 15 times
You're
about
mad.
this, and I've sent a requisition about this, and it never come,
Yeah.
and blah, blah, blah. But nobody doing that.
And
I
then
just lock mines and I go home and sleep.
Yeah. So let's say you've done all that, right? But the only part you haven't done is gone public with it because you know that part's fatal. That's the part when you lose your leg, right? So I've done all that. I've written to them. How come they send me in? You all say cruise ship is We bring it in $10 million a year through cruise ship passengers. How come we can't get this? You know what I mean? How come we're not providing any? You know what I mean? And every time you've written it, it's fallen on blank ears, right?
And I will say what I said yesterday as it relates to the radio thing. Stand for something.
And lose your job.
Stand for something.
No, you're being naive.
Stand for something.
You're being naive. He being naive. He being naive. I could embarrass him, you know.
Yeah.
But I
Embarrass me.
I won't. But
Embarrass
I could embarrass you on it.
Embarrass me.
I could embarrass you on it.
Embarrass me.
Nah, me ain't want to do it.
I want to know what me.
I want to know what you do.
I'll tell you off air.
Man, swift back, man.